Elena's journey to this moment had not been born out of bravery, but raw, relentless necessity. 10 years earlier, the planet's resources had been ravaged, forcing humanity to abandon Earth for a distant orbiting station. Civilization turned its back on the scars it had carved into its birthplace. But Elena couldn't forget. Not the charred forests, the desolate oceans, or the choking winds of her childhood. Nor could she forget the dying words of her father, also a scientist, who whispered, "What we break, we must mend." Those words became her creed, a haunting mantra that propelled her into the unknown. The Eden seed, a mysterious invention created centuries ago by minds far more advanced than hers, was buried deep within the ruins of Earth, long dismissed as a futile legend. But after deciphering fragmented blueprints scattered across forbidden archives, Elena became certain it wasn't just a relic of hope. It was real, and it could bring the planet back to life. Decades of despair could be undone in an instant, or so she believed. Her team of researchers dismissed her dreams as reckless idealism, refusing to follow her to Earth's surface, where storms had mutated into feral forces of nature. She went alone. Her descent onto Earth had been disastrous. The shuttle's systems faltered as she pierced the atmosphere, lightning streaking across her ship like venomous claws. But she made it, against all odds, to the husk of what was once her home. The air tasted of ashes, the soil a gray wasteland, and the silence deafening. Days turned into weeks as she scavenged for the Eden seed, each passing moment chipping away at her resolve. Her body weakened, her food supplies dwindled, but her determination remained unbroken. Then, after a harrowing encounter with predatory drones sent by scavengers guarding Earth's ruins, she found it. Encased in layers of glass and steel beneath the grand crater, the seed pulsed faintly, like a fragile heartbeat. But it wasn't just an artifact. It was alive. Elena activated a holographic interface, and to her astonishment, the seed spoke. It required energy to fulfill its purpose, a vast and unprecedented amount of power. As she connected data streams, the truth revealed itself. The Eden seed needed the life force of its bearer. The revelation hit her like a collapsing star. To restore Earth, she would have to give up her own. For hours, Elena battled with the weight of this decision. Her son, Max, waited for her return aboard the orbiting station. He was only 8 years old, an age when hope still danced freely in a child's eyes. If she activated the seed, she would never see him again. But if she didn't, he too would grow old in humanity's self-imposed exile, forever longing for a home they'd destroyed. She recorded a farewell message, her voice trembling as she spoke to Max. "You'll grow up hearing stories about the Earth, about its beauty, about its fall. But I hope one day you'll walk its forests and swim its oceans again. That, my darling, is why I have to do this." When the moment came, Elena pressed her palm to the seed. Energy surged through her veins, a current of light consuming her body. The storms above began to dissipate. Their howls quieted into a reverent stillness. The barren lands groaned as tiny green buds pushed through the cracks. Oceans rippled where dust had settled. Life was returning. And then Elena was gone. Back aboard the orbiting station, Max woke to a flood of data streaming from Earth below. Images of vibrant landscapes filled screens across the station. Cheers erupted as people realized the impossible had happened. Earth was healing. Among the chaos, Max clutched a small data disk marked "For Max" and cried quietly. He understood, even as a child, that heroes aren't always those who come back. Sometimes they're the ones who stay behind for a greater cause. Elena's journey teaches us that sacrifice isn't about giving up. It's about giving forward. It's about finding the strength to leave something better than how we found it, even if we won't be there to see it. Her story reminds us that hope isn't lost in the ashes. It's planted there, waiting for someone brave enough to make it bloom. What would you be willing to give for a world you may never see? Leave your thoughts in the comments below and join us for more stories that celebrate the enduring power of humanity.